Also, chat, I'm going to the I'm gonna go to the PO box. And I wanna get back to doing those every week, or maybe we can do them every other week. I don't know, whatever. So if you want to send anything, you can send to the PO box. I've renewed the PO box. Apparently that's flexing. I just said we're gonna do the PO box, and someone said stop flexing. Okay, bro. I don't even understand what that means, but just, yeah, if you want to send anything, a letter, a package, $10,000, like whatever you're thinking, bro. The PO box is reopened. I told you guys the story about the doctor. I've said this before, but if you haven't heard, I woke up one day. This was this was like 3-4 years ago, 5, I don't know, 5 years ago. Take a shower in the morning, and the way the sun came through the window, and I saw like red on my dick, like dots. And I was like, yo, what the f is this, bro? And I just like freaked out. Didn't tell anybody. I just went to the hospital. And I literally went to the emergency room over this shit. I didn't go to a doctor. I just went to the ER. So then I went in, and the nurse came in, and I'm in the room, and the nurse was like, oh, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, I saw something on my dick. Like, I don't know. I just want to see. And she's like, oh, okay, well, the doctor will be in soon. So I'm sitting there. Doctor comes in, right? This dude, like, looks like he's in a hurry, too. He walks in, he's like, what's going on? What's up? And I'm like, oh, I think something's wrong. Like, something was on my dick, like, you know. And he's like, all right, let's see it. So I'm like, all right. So I just like whip my out. He looks down at it. He goes, oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's genital herpes. And I was like, that's what? He's like, that's herpes. That's genital herpes. We'll give you a prescription you could take. There's some medicine you could take, but yeah, that's herpes. And I was like, I look at her. She looks mortified. Like, she looks like she doesn't want to make eye contact with me. I'm like, nah, like there's some, like, nah. He's like, no, I don't know what you're, like, yeah, you have herpes. Dude, I left the hospital, bro, driving around straight depression in my car, dude. I'm like, my life is over. Like, that's it. Like, I got herpes. Like, I was like, oh, I can never talk to a girl again. Like, I could never, like, what am I going to say to her? Like, oh, hey, yeah, I like you. By the way, I have herpes. Like, do you want this in you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, so I was very depressed. And didn't go home that day. Literally went to like my cousin's house and just fell asleep. And then in the morning, my mom called me, and she was like, "What's going on? Like, you didn't come home. Like, you know, what's going on?" And I just told her, I was like, "Listen, I got herpes," and she was like, "What? What do you mean you got herpes?" I was like, I have herpes. Like, I don't know like how else to say this. Like, I went to the doctor, and I have herpes. And she's like, no, you're going to go to the actual doctor and get checked out. And then, so she gave me this address to a doctor. And I went. And I go in there. And I tell him what happened. I'm like, yeah, they told me I have herpes. You know, I'm just getting it, you know, just confirming it, I guess. And then, so he starts examining my shit. Doesn't just glance down at it, but like actually touches my, like looks at it closely. And he goes, that's not an STD. That's not herpes at all. Like, that's just a rash. It's from irritated skin. And he was like, we'll give you a cream and it should be gone within a few days or so. And I took the cream and went away in a couple of days. And he said to even be even more sure, so you're not freaking out, we'll get blood work done. That actually tells you if you have an STD. So my blood work came back and it was good. So that guy who told me that I have herpes wasn't a doctor. That guy was like an assistant. And they were like busy that day at the hospital. So he was just supposed to go in there and just wait. It's not a troll, bro. And so when my mom heard this, because she works at the hospital, she got pissed and she like was like finding out who the guy was and was like, no, this mother should never go near a patient again. That's fucked up. Like she was going off. But yeah, that's the story of me getting herpes. I don't know how to wash a dish, bro. I don't know how to wash dishes, bro. I don't understand. I take a sponge and then the sponge gets dirty. So I'm rubbing the dirty against it. What the f am I doing with it? I don't know how to do it, bro. No, it's not privileged because I'll just use paper plates. You're saying spoiled? That. I'll use paper plates till I die, bro. I will literally get plastic forks and spoons and use paper plates, bro. That's what I do. Because every time I attempt, this just doesn't work, bro. Then I try to put it in the dishwasher. There's like 16 different compartments. You got to put a soap in one thing, but then you got to put a thing like a pod. I don't know what the f that is. How long do you put it in for? I don't know.
Thanks for streaming, Chicken Man LosPoll.
Happy birthday. Oh, okay, what the f is going on? Guys, the old jokes don't make sense with me. I'm 26, bro. Like, you're not, like, if I was, like, 30 or something, I get it for the internet. I guess that's old. I'm 26 years old, bro. You keep saying 40 years old.
Happy birthday, Los.
You're not making sense, bro. All right, so we're on episode 8, and there's 13 in season 3. So we're going to finish this season tonight, bro. We're going to finish this season tonight.
Happy birthday, Los.
It's not my... Okay. Literally not my birthday. Watch MLG highlights.
Why your hood look like block?
No! GG. I just unbanned literally everyone in the whole chat. I just tried to unban this guy.
G.
This is the worst start to a stream I've ever had. This is literally the worst start to a stream I've ever had in my life, bro.